In this episode, remember we have been discussing about the fundamental laws that control lives and maintain a happy marriage. The fundamental laws about life and marriage, maintaining a happy marriage. You have been following us in our last and two episodes. When we started about the laws, we have mentioned the first law, the law of love, the law of submission, and today is another wonderful opportunity again to look at another law that controls the life we live and the law that controls and maintains a happy marriage. If you really want to enjoy your relationship with your spouse, with your workers in your office, with your colleagues, your neighbors, and all the rest, these laws are very fundamental and they are very important, especially in our family lives. So I want to welcome you again. Draw closer to these channels wherever you are watching from. Pay good attention for every information that is coming your way through this broadcast. Remember, this is Solution Hour, where every issue that concerns your life, every challenges that you have been experiencing in your life and marriages, where by God's grace we believe God to provide solution to them. So if you can really follow us and pay heed to every instruction the Lord will be bringing your way through these episodes. First episode we have discussed about the first law, which he said is the law of love, and the second law we discussed in the second episode of this series, the law of submission. And in this episode we also have another important law I will be looking at. And remember, I'm your life coach, I'm a marriage counselor and consultant, by the grace of God, a minister of the gospel, and a relationship expert. So I'm a public speaker, so you will feel free to get in touch with me at any point in time for any assignment. I'll be willing to assist. Now today we'll be looking at another law that is very important in the race on the journey of life and in maintaining a happy and peaceful marriage. And that law today is, and the third law, fundamental law, is the law of forgiveness. Forgive before the offense. That's what we call it. It's a must that you forgive before the offense. You see why this law is important, or why we wish to start this way, is that until you forgive before the offense, you may not really forgive. Forgiveness is a must if any marriage can stand the test of time. If any marriage will ever work, forgiveness is one of the forces that produces a happy marriage. Forgiveness. And the best way to forgive is to forgive before the offense. Individual differences always play, and that's why you see offenses. What we call offense mainly is the individual differences. Individual differences is what we call the offense. Your like and your dislike. And what you like is not what others like. And such thing can trigger offense. It can make you angry over your partner. And as a couple, you must always know that things must not always play out the way you wish and the way you want it to be, or they play out to your own perfection. Yes, it's true. You need to bring the truth, the reality to this. So, for that reason, you program your mind to forgive every offense before the offense really takes place. You see, everything that will make you feel offended is what that is calling for your forgiveness before they happen. Everything that will make you feel offended is what that is you must forgive your partner before they even happen, before they fall into that mess. Yes, I use the word mess. Yes, because the offense to you is a mess. Those things that you get offended is what you don't really want to see, and you are seeing them happening around. So you must forgive before they happen. Everything you considered is as a big offense to you is what you must give a big forgiveness about. Let me repeat that again. Anything you consider a big offense to you is what you must give big forgiveness. Yes, you must give a big forgiveness. especially to your partner before it happens. You must give it. Forgive. This law of forgiveness is a must if you will ever enjoy your life, if you ever enjoy your marriage, if you ever have a fruitful and a blessed marriage. If you must enjoy a happy life, prepare your heart to forgive every offense and be ready to move on. Be ready to move on. Why do you really need to forgive? See, most times the issue of forgiveness is not for the person that did the offending. It's for yourself. It's for yourself. Because anytime, any day, you see the person, and if you fail to forgive, you are dying in silence. In fact, unforgiveness is a way to die faster. It's a way to die. It's a way to be destroyed. So I will implore you in this law that you understand that law of forgiveness is one of the principal laws that control life. You must forgive before the offense, so that if you forgive before the offense, it will lessen the weight of the offense to you. If you forgive before the offense, it will help you not to really carry the weight. The weight will not drop on you. It will be so light, and when you are looking at it, it will not be weighing so much in your perception. And when you refuse to forgive, it's total destruction preparing to happen in the marriage. In your marriage, it's a total destruction that is prepared to happen in your marriage. Remember, your partner is human. Is human also, and as a human, every human has its limitation. It's placed on limitation. It's placed on limitation. And as separate individuals, you come with different ideology and mentality and abilities. So for that reason, you need to forgive. There are areas you are strong, while your partner is not strong. And because he's not strong, you may fall into the weakness. You may fall into the weakness. That's why you need to forgive. Is there anything in this life that your partner will ever do to you that you will look at it and say, this one, I cannot forgive it? For that is one of the ones that you must learn to forgive. You learn to overlook it. Learn to bring it down. Learn to destroy it. Why it's so big is because you crowded around it and make it big. If you break it down, if you lighten the way you look at it, you find out that it's not as weighty as you look at it. Forgiveness is a must. One, if you enjoy your life on earth, you must live in the atmosphere of forgiveness. If you must enjoy your marriage, you must be ready to forgive one another. Forgive your partner. Forgive your partner for every wrong. In fact, let me say this here. Don't ever go to bed to sleep on any day without letting go, without forgiving your partner, without settling every matter, without settling every unsettled matter, every unforgiven matter is a poison to the heart. It's a poison to the heart. It's a poison to the heart. For forgiveness is the strength that puts you forth for continuity. Forgiveness is the strength that puts you forth for continuity. To be happy in your marriage, you forgive every offense before it happens. Forgive every offense before it happens. There's no negotiation about this. There's no two ways about it. If you refuse to forgive, you are killing yourself by the day. You have eaten the poison that will destroy you. And one thing that is certain, if you fail to forgive now, forgive your spouse, your partner, your colleague at work. You fail to forgive that man that offended you. If you fail to forgive any offense, it becomes a blockage to your access of victory, to your access of glory, to your light. It darkens your light. It clouds up your glory. It makes things. In fact, you wash down. You wash down. It weakens your progress. So forgiveness is a must to enjoy your life. Why will you not enjoy your life? And the Lord has given you because of offense of another. The funny part of it is that the one that is being wounded the more is the one that refuses to forgive. I'm just telling you the truth. The one that is being wounded the more is the heart that refuses to forgive. Forgive today. You will enjoy your life in fullness. In fact, that is one thing. You see, what we are discussing in these episodes is the laws that controls life, the laws that controls relationship. One, you must forgive. Forgiveness is a proof that you truly love. And if you truly love your neighbor, you must forgive offenses. And the best way to forgive offenses is to forgive them before they happen. So I pray and I believe that in this episode, God has helped you and helped us to bring a reality of the testimony of the quality life and what I can help to maintain a quality and a good relationship and a marriage life, a happy marriage life. If only you can follow these teachings and these instructions and put them to practice, I will hear your testimony. You see that things will really turn around for good. And I believe so, that your marriage will experience a greater turnaround. You will experience goodness. You will experience joy again. Things will turn out to your own peace and joy. Your relationship with your partner will move from strength to strength. And I come your way next time to discuss the next law of maintaining a quality and happy marriage. Be blessed and be beneficial. And until we come your way again. God bless you.